Okay, the timeline is on fire because Blueface's mom just lobbed a shocking label at Chrisean, one we won't repeat, and the internet is spiraling. She allegedly hinted at something extremely serious, but receipts are thin and context is messy. At the same time, separate posts reportedly claim an inappropriate act happened way too close to their little one, sparking outrage and 1,000 hot takes. These are unverified claims. And we are not asserting any crimes, just breaking down what's being said, by whom, and why it blew up so fast. Stay calm, hold your judgment, and grab your tea. Quick subscribe if you're new, because the twists, the timing, and the motives are the real story. All right, y'all, quick scene setter before we sip this new mess. Karlissa has a track record of hopping on live with big emotions and bigger claims, and a lot of those darts point at Chrisean and even her own son, Blueface. Some of it is story time, some of it is shade, and a lot is alleged, but the pattern is there. She'll press that go live button and talk spicy until the whole timeline is buzzing. The backdrop is already tense. We've got reported back and forth over baby Chrisean Jr., who sees him, when, and under what terms. Plus, whispers about schedules, boundaries, and paperwork that fans swear they saw, though much of it is unconfirmed. Every time someone posts a crib pic or a studio clip, the comments turn into court. Add in Blueface's reported legal troubles, cases, court dates, time away, and the family power map gets messy fast. When the main provider is reportedly in and out of court, everybody else starts staking claims to the narrative, to the house, to the music, to the baby photos, to the moral high ground. That's the climate. It's loud, it's layered. People pick sides off headlines and half clips. Old lives get recut like evidence, and then, like clockwork, a fresh live drops. Speed, no chill. Lines get crossed, or at least it looks that way on camera. Allegations start flying, numbers climb, screens get recorded. By the time it ends, the chat has turned into a mini symposium, and the family group chat is probably on fire, allegedly. So if you felt the earth shake tonight, it's because this didn't start tonight. It's the latest flare-up in a saga that keeps rewarding the loudest mic and the fastest upload. So picture this. We're in Karlissa's live stream, chat flying, energy high, and then she leans in, voice a little lower, and drops that coded word, PDF file, allegedly aimed at someone, and the whole room goes still for a beat. It's a serious label if true, but at this point it's just a claim she made on live, unverified, and you can feel the comments split in real time. Half asking questions, half assuming the worst. Immediately, the clip blog starts snipping, posting tiny bites. Reaction pages grab the most dramatic 10 seconds, and suddenly timestamps race across the timeline like baton passes. Go to the 3:40 mark, watch 7:12, she clarified at 10-something, all that. But every time someone rewinds and asks for context, we're back to the same loop. What exactly is she alleging, and where are the receipts? She gestures like receipts exist, reportedly says more will be shown later. But nothing concrete appears on screen. No docs, no screenshots we can verify in the moment, and the mods keep nudging the chat to stay calm while the emojis do the most. Yes, it's shocking language, but remember, we're dealing with an allegation, not a confirmed fact, and the internet loves a dramatic snippet more than a full story. I'm watching comments pin moments, blogs clip the clips of the clips, everyone building a timeline, but the center of it, the proof people want, isn't there yet. And that's why viewers keep asking, louder each refresh, where are the receipts? Until we see independent verification, this remains alleged, reportedly said on that live, nothing more. It's messy, it's viral, it's moving fast, but caution is the move here, because words like that can stain even when they're walked back. So clip collectors can keep the timestamps, but accountability needs documentation, and we don't have that yet, period, allegedly. If you've watched this corner of the internet for more than 5 minutes, you already know the script. A sudden alleged leak or whispered tip, a flurry of "did you see this" posts, breathless lives, and then a statement that reportedly clarifies nothing. Next comes the screenshot carousel, the 4 legal reasons hedging, and the Notes app vibe check, where words like context, misunderstood, and learning do the heavy lifting. The algorithm pops off. Channels pump out 5 thumbnails an hour, and everybody becomes a body language expert overnight. Then we hit the walkback phase, the "I didn't mean it like that" tour, a carefully worded podcast sit-down, maybe even a lawyery paragraph or two, while brand partners allegedly monitor the situation. Attention peaks, clips get chopped, reaction videos spawn reaction to the reaction videos, and when the dust almost settles, an unrelated announcement appears like clockwork. New drop, new project, or a reframed narrative about healing. We've seen this arc in 2019, again in 2021, and reportedly in 2023. Same beats, same tempo, different cast. The attention economy rewards the cycle, so the cycle repeats, and everyone plays their part. Insiders hint, critics dissect, fans defend, and the middle just scrolls. But here's the real shift this round. The stakes reportedly include Junior. That means school runs might get papped, co-parenting logistics could be speculated on, and a minor's name becomes a trending token, which feels extra heavy. Boundaries matter, and the coverage should keep Junior out of the splash zone, because the internet forgets headlines, but kids remember vibes. So if this follows the usual loop, expect another alleged reveal, a sharper rebuttal, a softer follow-up, and then a pivot wrapped in wellness. Brands pause, metrics spike, and the story slides into "we're moving forward." Just remember, a lot of this is alleged. Pieces are missing, and until verified records appear, it's mostly vibes and virality. Pattern recognized, receipts pending, and hopefully Junior protected while the cycle does what it always does. Here's the sticky part everyone keeps skipping. There's no official report confirming that supposed PDF file or the alleged Junior incident. Nothing from law enforcement, no docket, no verified brand statement, not even a blue check denial, just a swirl of clips and claims. The receipts right now are mostly hearsay, screen recordings, and those heated live sessions where people talk fast and emotions run high. And that combo can be messy. Screen recordings can be cropped, sped up, muted, or stitched, and lives can get clipped out of context. So, the same 5 seconds can look like 5 different stories. Timelines reportedly don't line up. Usernames changed midweek, and timestamps jump, which suggests either edited compilations or just honest confusion. Some of the PDF screenshots have mismatched fonts and inconsistent metadata, which could be a formatting quirk, or it could mean someone layered assets. The Junior bit is even murkier, with people saying it happened but offering only "a friend of a mod said" as proof. Others claim there was a private space where it was discussed, but no neutral third-party confirmation has surfaced. A few creators are monetizing breakdowns of the saga, which might color the tone, while people closest to it are speaking in circles and saying lawyers, which could mean anything from actual counsel to just trying to sound serious. Also seeing misattributed clips from older lives being rebranded as new, and fan edits that look official until you notice the watermark fade. Could it all be true? Possible. Could parts be satire, a roleplay bit, or a misread inside joke? Also possible. Until a credible, verifiable source steps up, think a name statement, an authenticated document, or a consistent timeline. The contradiction stands. Big allegations, small receipts. Proceed with caution, save your judgment. And don't dogpile anyone based on alleged snippets. Y'all, the minute the timeline got messy, Chrisean reportedly jumped on live and it was a whole scene. Calm face, steady voice, and she denied everything flat out, saying the narrative is wrong and folks are clipping moments out of context to make her look wild. And she kept repeating that she's not here for lies. Chat flew by with heart emojis and siren emojis while she pulled out what she called receipts, screenshots, and timestamps, insisting she can back up her side if it ever gets formal. Then she pivoted into legal mode, saying, "Play with my name, I'll see you in court." Which, to be clear, sounded like a general warning and not a filed case, but she reportedly mentioned defamation, cease and desist, and lawyers on standby. She stressed she's protecting her peace and her kid, and that's where the air changed, because she also hinted, lightly, but enough, that custody moves could be next. Talking about paperwork ready, doing it the right way, and if it comes to that, we'll let the court set boundaries, which sure sounded like she's considering formal steps, maybe mediation or temporary orders, though nothing is confirmed. She kept saying motherhood is her priority and she won't argue online when the judge is the only audience that matters, and that if people keep pushing stories, she'll just let her attorney handle it. Commenters claimed a manager or friend was off-camera nodding, giving the vibe that a plan is brewing. But again, that's chat talk and unverified. Net, she's drawing a line, denying all the mess, signaling legal smoke if needed, and teasing custody action as a protective move. So now everyone's watching to see if it's just a live rant or the pregame to real filings, because if even half of that goes from talk to docket, the timeline's about to get very organized very fast. So here's the fallout, and it's messy. Timelines are getting dissected in real time. Fans are split. One camp is focused on safety, saying any hint of danger to the baby deserves action, even if it's loud. Another camp is calling clout, arguing the public play looks staged and benefits engagement more than protection. A third group thinks this is custody chess, with posts used as leverage. All three views exist at once, and that's why feelings are hot. Now, the CPS chatter. People are whispering about wellness checks and home visits. Reportedly, calls were made, but nothing is verified publicly. No official statement has dropped. No document has surfaced. So treat it as internet noise until receipts land. If there was a welfare check, it will show up in paperwork or a court motion. If not, it's just talk. Motive is the million-dollar question. Why now? Some suggest it's to divert heat from Blueface's ongoing legal issues. Others think it's timed pressure on Chrisean in a co-parenting standoff. Both are theories, not facts. The posts do change the narrative cycle, allegedly. They rally supporters. They corner critics. But motive only matters if the underlying claims are proven. And that brings us to next steps. Proof, not posts. Screenshots aren't evidence unless they tie to dates, locations, and officials. Receipts look like police incident numbers, CPS letters, court filings, or a lawyer's statement. Without those, it's vibes. With those, it's a case. So pace yourselves. If documentation appears, we'll reassess. If it doesn't, momentum will fade. Either way, safety should be the priority, and accuracy the standard. Until then, everything is alleged, and timing is just timing. All right, we're parking the drama here for now, but we're not done. We're tagging every alleged twist and reported breadcrumb, and we'll keep tracking receipts and verified updates, not just noise. If a claim's shaky, we'll flag it. If it's solid, it gets receipts. We're waiting on timelines, statements, and any on-record clarifications before we level up the take. Keep your eyes peeled, save this for later, and watch how the story tightens once confirmations drop. When the facts land, we'll bring the follow-up clean and time-stamped. Until then, stay curious, stay kind, and don't let the chaos set your pace.